Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we are in downtown Kato Paphos, just off Bar Street, and we're having a bit of deja vu. But hold on a minute, I think that I brought a friend. I just don't know where that naughty little monkey is. Hold on a second. Miss Oching both.
Hello everybody. Today we are going to show you the most excited moments of our Bar Street life.
Right, so we're having a bit of deja vu because we've been here before.
Have we?
I think so.
Mr. Paul, you know my orientation, I always lose it.
Yes, Miss LaBouf's orientation or navigation, well, it's not her best thing that she does. She does do many things very well. Her languages are exceptional, except for her English. It's not so good. What have you got to say, LaBouf?
My English, you told me once that it's not too bad. Don't forget what you say to me, Mr. Paul. Otherwise, I will be upset.
Upset? Well, hold on a second. I'm having a bit of deja vu because I remember a while ago stopping here and saying, well, you know, look at the carnage on Bar Street. Some people thought I was being serious, but I wasn't. Let me show you. In its heyday, it was a very nice bar, but its heyday was a very long time ago. Let me show you. What do you think, LaBouf?
Now I think that somebody lives there behind. If you show to the people,
I think there is. There's people living above.
But I don't think they come in from this side. They have
No,
entrance.
I think there's a rear entrance. Then just across the road is a smashed up bar, which was Lineker's bar. Then here there is another closed bar. I think we went into that bar, didn't we?
Yes.
I think I remember many years ago that I came here and had a special Theo's burger.
Yes, you did.
I did. Let me show you the little memorabilial sign which reminded me, because here it is. There you go, Theo's kebab shop, and I remember having one of those at €4.50, and I had lots of mayonnaise on it. Anyway, LaBouf has found something. Come on, LaBouf, we got places to go and places to see. Watch yourself as you're coming through there, because that's where we broke an entry last time. Now, across the road, there's another smashed up bar, and another empty bar, and a kung fu station. So if you want to do kung fu, that's where you come. Hold on, LaBouf. Didn't you fall over on one of those?
Was it this one?
Was it that one?
Was it that
No,
one?
I don't think it was that one. I think on that one, you met two little doggies.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yes.
And the little doggies were a bit shy.
Doggy.
Anyway, doggy. Now, this bar is open, and it's called the what?
Leopolis?
Which means?
Sort of bus.
Bus.
Leoporio means bus
Bus.
in Greek.
Strange name for a bar. Doesn't look like a bus. But
Actually,
hey.
this one also can be translated as a surname. As you know, the surnames never can be translated.
Right. So probably it's the person's surname. Now, there's another bar that's smashed up, and there's another bar that's smashed up. In fact, that bar, Mr. Pidar took us into. And we had a good rummage around, and he didn't like the bird poo. There's another bar, which is, well, smashed
I'd
up.
like to tell you that some people are living on the top of these smashed bars like you
There
call,
are.
as you
There
call
are.
them.
There are. There are people still living on the street, even though it's got a lot of smashed up bars. And a kiosk. So, if you want a can of Coke, which I'll get on the way back, I'll pop in there. There's another empty bar. But this is the problem on Bar Street. There's far too many bars, so most of them can't survive. Now, we're coming to a very nice bar. This is the bar called Notorious, which we met the gentleman's brother. His name was Theo, and he's the brother of the owner of this bar, and this bar is called Notorious. And it's notorious at the moment for being one of the few bars that's open. Look at that. And Theo, the owner's brother, told us that they've acquired that smashed up bar and they're going to make that into an extension of Notorious, which is good because we believe that this bar is the bar that started it all for us.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
And we said that we would like to have this bar refurbed and this bar to get back into life. And, well, God has come down, invited Theo's brother, and Theo's brother's going to do it all up and make it into a fantastic bar. And we're going to party in there with Sally Briers, Dave Jono, Ash D, Paul Butler, to name but a few.
And I think some of the people who own this bar, they're living over there, just up.
They could be, because there are people living up there. So, right, let's have a wander round. We also went into that bar, do you remember? We broke an entry into that bar, didn't we?
Yeah, I know.
We did,
yeah.
we did. And we have a subscriber, and we've seen him since, and he told me he's still subscribed. If he's not, we'll come round and, well, I'll have a word with him, or the booth will have a word with him. And he works in there. Yeah. And he makes some of the best burgers in the world. And they are homemade burgers. And they do the breakfast as well. And I know a lot of people say they make homemade burgers, but they buy them from somewhere. But I know for a fact that this place does make its own burgers. And then they cook them and they serve them to you, and they are very tasty. The booth.
And then if you buy some burgers from them, they also can give you some money back.
They can, yes. Apparently, they give you a gift card, you put it into there, and it gives you €1 million. Wow. Maybe not.
I'll be the first in the queue.
Exactly. We're coming down on Friday night. Yeah. Now, this bar has featured a few times. In fact, one of our subscribers got very upset because she thought that we said that this bar was closed. Sally Briers? It's open. Let's have a quick look. Look at that. And I remember there was a very grumpy cat, but he's not there at the moment. And one day, we're going to come down here with a few of our subscribers to the Boogie Woogie 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 Club and karaoke the night away. LaBooth, what have you got to say?
I don't know, I've just found a nice cat. Wow, lovely girl. I think it's a girl.
It is a girl. Here she comes. Oh, and there's two more coming as well.
Look, this is our Bobo's friend. We've got a cat, you see, Bobo. He's quite old now. He couldn't even say meow. A couple of days ago, couldn't take a voice, couldn't even ask for the food. Poor
Unfortunately, Bobo, we've had him from when he was a baby kitten. It's a funny story. He actually came up in a lift with me up to our top floor apartments, believe it or not, got out, walked into the apartments. My brother was there. He looked at my brother and went, "You'll do." And he's been with us for the last 11 years.
Look at these
Beauties, all waiting for food.
Look at these beauties.
How you doing? How are you doing? Have a good sniff. So that's two sisters, and I would say that's probably their brother.
Yeah, look at that.
Cute, very, very cute. Very cute. And what they're doing, of course, is waiting for lunch. So when all these little cafes open up, they get to eat. And I think this one, yes, I think they're waiting for one of these, which is quite tasty because I've had one. A steak pita. It's very tasty.
Well, I think that one, which is lying down, very charismatic one.
It does seem to have a certain je ne sais quoi. Hey! Oh, no, a bit shy because we haven't got any food. There we go. Right, come on, Booth. Let's keep going down Bar Street. Or I've had another idea. Let's go down there.
I was going to say.
Yes? Let's go down this little side street where LaBooth has often danced and entertained the people. And as we go down, we will show you some... Excuse me, I'm dying. What does that say, LaBooth?
Paphos.
In what language?
Well, it's some letters in this Russian, some letters are Greek, and just F is
And
English.
the bottom word, what does that say?
Max Tel.
Means nothing.
It's mix of the letters of different languages, by the way.
Right. So, this is another part of derelict Bar Street. Let me show you. Well, don't know what that says, but it begins with an F, it's got a U in it, and it ends in a CK. Miss LaBouffe is now about to entertain the world. Come on, LaBouffe. We've got places to go and places to see. So
Jump
we're in.
Of the panther. Have you
Go on
seen
then,
the
go
jump
for it.
Of the panther?
Go. Wow, there you go. And you wouldn't
know what
believe
this
that
is?
she's only 25.
Do you know what this is? It's
Tell
a
me.
carp.
Ah, a carob.
Yeah. Oh,
Someone's calling us.
somewhere.
Somewhere. Ah, up there.
Oh, yeah.
There is a cat on the outer wall upstairs saying, hello, have you got any food? Obviously he was having a sleep. So come on, LaBouffe, let's get down to our favourite place, the plyage. What do you say?
Yes, the plyage is always there, luckily for us.
Now, this wall, as we walk down, over the years, people have done, well, art, and that's what it is. And there's actually some dates on here, as you can see. So obviously, local artists have been along here and, well, use spray cans and bits of paint and so forth. I would imagine they've been asked to do it because some of them are works of art. This one was done by someone called Alexi, and it says, art in action. Quite nice. LaBouffe's got something. What have you got, LaBouffe?
Beautiful.
It is?
Look at this, how you call this bird in
Yeah,
English.
that's a seagull.
Oh,
And another one, and another one.
Yeah.
There's a little sailing boat.
you see, Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
Alex.
Beautiful. Truly, truly beautiful. Now, I understand that some people would say, this is destroying the culture of Paphos, and I don't really like it. But it's not going to work, mate. That is art. If it was done by a man called Banksy, people would be down here cutting out pieces of wall and selling it for millions and millions of pounds. Let me show you the art on this wall. Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Look at this doggy.
Yes. Look at the dog
Yeah.
and look at the musician. Beautiful. And again, I would imagine that that is the person who did it. Hats off. He's a talented artist, as is that one. Don't be that person. So what does that mean?
It means don't be under influence of somebody. Never be yourself. Be free. Be free. You see, it's like under the hand.
Yes, I understand now. Very poignant, especially at this time with the Russian and the Ukrainian war going on. We've got a Putin man trying to control a people, and those people are saying no to that. Works of art.
No more war.
Absolute
Make
works
love.
of art. Look at that. Humans, yes, humanity. No more war, make love. Think outside the box. Very talented artists, that's for sure. Now, I think that these artists should be commissioned to go around many walls, especially in Bar Street, and create these tourist attractions, because I can promise you that the Australian tourists that we have been commissioned by the Cyprus Tourist Authority to bring to Paphos would be very impressed by all of this artwork. Yes, LaBouffe.
I noticed now one leaflet, which is we've been lucky because of different situations in Cyprus. The price is going up. Now we can observe one of those.
Okay, Miss LaBouffe wants to show us something. Yes, LaBouffe.
Because they put it behind. This is a coffee shop behind side. Well, these prices are not exist anymore,
No, they
don't you
don't.
think?
Correct.
Because they told us
Correct.
once that they were going to make the prices up. So which means these prices
Yes.
are not only in our dreams.
Yes.
Because
This
everything
is the
went
old
up.
prices. These have now increased. I buy this one, that's 280. That's 280. In fact, most things have gone up by 30 to 40 cents. That's called inflation, and some of that inflation is because of a certain war that's going on at the moment. But of course, it doesn't affect the man that started the war, because it's rumoured that he's got $200 billion stashed away. But anyway, that's another subject. Let's show you some more of this art, because to be honest, It's special. Can you read that, Mr. LeBouf?
Never miss a chance to dance. Dance with your heart and your feet will follow.
Chuck. True works of art. Look at that. Wow. So if you're going to come to Cyprus on your holiday, Paphos in particular, this wall is as commonly featured in our walk, because we often walk down this road to the plyage, and it is between the restaurant here that's called the Royal and the Starbucks Cafe, and it's across the road to Costa Coffee. So look for Costa Coffee, look for Starbucks, and look for the Royal. There's Costa Coffee, there's Starbucks, and there's the Royal, and there's the pathway. And to be honest, it should be on every tourist map in Cyprus because it's spectacular. The artists should be given awards. And now, let's go across this road without getting killed. Come on, LeBouf.
One more thing that I read now on that wall, and I really liked it. Am I in your head or are you in mine? So, you
Very clever,
understand?
very clever. Now, let us show you the view, because this channel is about three things. Those views, your views, and of course, my views. My views. So we're going to get down to the plyage. It's a slightly dull day today, but it is quite warm, and there is a nice slight breeze. So a little bit later on tonight, we're going to go make an especially for you. Who's it going to be for?
Especially for you.
Who's it going to be for?
Especially. Don't check my memory, please.
Caroline.
I know.
I know you do.
Caroline.
And her husband's name is?
Sweet Caroline.
Her husband's name is not Neil. What's her husband's name? Begins with an N.
Nigel.
Nigel. There we go. So tonight we're going to go and do a Sweet Caroline walk all the way from the Alexander the Great Hotel all the way to the little white church with a blue roof.
I'm sure that Caroline is very sweet.
I bet she is. I'll bet she is. And it's going to take us about 40 minutes or thereabouts, because of course we don't walk in a straight line, we like to deviate, or should we say a little monkey likes to deviate.
I like.
Let's go that way for a change. And we're going to split it into two videos. It's a very clever way of getting our view time up. I'm joking. Right? So don't forget, tonight we're going to be off on a double barrel walk, Alexander the Great Hotel, all the way to the little white church with a blue roof, especially for Caroline, and I presume Nigel, because she likes to eat her breakfast after that walk. But as I told her, tonight we're going to do it, and then we're going to eat your breakfast. Yes?
If you don't mind.
If you don't mind. We're going to take you out to the plyage and finish on the most spectacular view that there is in the whole of Cyprus. Wait for it. Here it comes. Ooh.
Somebody is swimming, Mr. Paul. As I see that
There is.
somebody is swimming.
There is.
Yeah.
And there's a little boy.
Little boy with his grandfather.
Lovely. What have you got to say, LeBouf?
Got to say that we are happy that you're watching us. Thanks for that. Many, many thanks to all the people that give us requests. And we're happy to do it. Please do more and more questions. So keep us going. And please, a little bit more attention, because we love you. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for some of our madness. That's one of my views.
Don't you? I'm going to have a word with you, Mr. Paul.
Thanks for watching.
Is it Christmas?
Not yet.